one single time where a lawyer appears in the federal court and say, I've just taken over the case. I want some time to prepare the case so that I can defend my client, where the postponement has never been given. Not once in my 46 years. Okay? Number two, I think the court was surprised that Tuan Haji Hisham was not allowed to discharge himself because he asked for adjournment because he was not prepared. He has not read the record at all. So he said, what's the use of me being here? I want an adjournment. The court said no adjournment, and he said, in that case, I discharge myself. The court did not allow him to discharge, which is wrong, because we now know there is a circular from the court in 1960 that you cannot stop counsel in a criminal case from discharging himself. You cannot stop, because that is not the law. Okay, since 1960. So quite obviously the federal court didn't realize this. We have just told them about this. Okay, so we are going to continue on the 20th of February, 21st and 22nd for 3 days. And we will continue on the issue of the adjournment and discharge. We are going to do a cross survey of the entire Commonwealth situation, all the Commonwealth courts, how they decided on adjournment. All right. After that, we are going to move on to other topics, including sentencing, which was never heard, and then of course, when a person is not defended, if the court insists that you go on with the case, the court has taken a very, very heavy responsibility. The court themselves must examine the evidence page by page, which they did not do. That is also the subject matter of our next argument. All right?
After last 2 days, court,
3 more days.
3 more days.
3 more days.
3 more days, they will give
Judgment?
judgment about
Well,
this application.
Yes, whether they give judgment straight away at the end of the 3rd day, or they ask for a short adjournment to decide, that one is up to the court.
What kind of differences will this application bring to the result of this sentence?
If they agree with me, 2 things can happen. One is they may order for the whole matter to be retried before the federal court. The whole appeal to be retried before the federal court. I think that is most likely to happen. But if they agree about Justice Nazlan disqualification, they may order for the whole thing to go back to the High Court for a trial, not for the appeal alone, for the whole trial to start from the High Court.
Dr. Sri Najib has already been put into jail for nearly 5 months.
Yes.
How is his situation now, and what is his response? What's his response for this application?
He's looking forward to win this application.
How is his situation in the jail?
Well, as best as you and I know. What can I say? You are in jail. No matter how I describe, you're still in jail. Okay? Yes.
Just a clarification, sir. Dr. Najib just now was very concise and very clear. Now, you mentioned that the 2 possibilities, either it goes back to federal court or goes back to the High Court. And during that time, we see former Prime Minister free on bail or anything?
Yes, because he'll go back. If it is to the High Court, in the High Court he was given bail. So he'll get the same bail. If he goes to the federal court, he'll get the bail, waiting for the federal court decision. Same.
Could you give us what's the reason you come back for this case again? Because
Why?
yeah.
Well, I was asked by Datuk Sri Najib to come back because he realized he made a mistake of maybe trusting too much on certain individuals. Okay? And then he discovered certain things where the representation was not true. Okay?
Were you not able to advise him that if the new law firm took the case, that they would need months to be able to prepare the case?
Yes, he was aware of that. But, you know, when a man is in desperate situation, his hearings become a little bit more sensitive to all kind of ideas. He will grab at everything in order to see what is best for him. And to make it worse, I was overseas for my short holiday. It was only 7 days. And this happened during the 7 days when I was with my family in Italy. But you're right. Because as I have demonstrated, even for people like me, at the end of the case in the High Court, every day being drummed in with the facts, we still needed 8 to 9 weeks to prepare the submission. Okay? And then at the end of the whole case, we required another 8 to 9 weeks to prepare. Haji Hisham just came in with bundles and bundles for him to read. He will never be able to do it, even in 4 months. And the court should know that.
And your client should know.
The client should know that. Yeah. But client being a layman does not understand the implication. Yeah, because he was advised by the lawyers to say that, you know, the court will give the adjournment.
Dr. Najib also is trying to ask for the pardon and for the help from the UN.
Yes, these are two other separate.
Yeah, could you introduce the process of these two trials?
Okay, in the United Nations, what we ask is, we have written in a petition to the United Nations Working Committee on Arbitrary Detention. These people deal with countries that do not grant fair trial on their citizens. So this is one of the few United Nations body that actually entertain personal complaints of citizens of any country, provided you're a member of the United Nations. And we are a member of United Nations. We are also a member of Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And in that declaration, there is that principle of fair trial. Okay?
The result is on the way.
Yes, they are looking at it now. And then, of course, the pardon is with the king. We wait for it. So all these three things are going together. Anything else? All right? Who? Yes, sorry.
What do you think to the possibility this case could be reviewed?
Say that again.
What do you think to the possibility this case could be reviewed?
Could be reviewed. Chances of it being reviewed. Okay. I have always been confident of Datuk Sri Najib's case. Of course, the case have changed complexion from the merits of the case, which I was extremely confident, and then I'm disappointed. Now it is on a review. The review is on a super good reason, because he was not given a fair trial. Okay? Any Tom, Dick and Harry gets a better treatment in court than Datuk Sri Najib. So this is why sometimes being a VIP in politics is bad when you are in trouble. When you're not in trouble, you enjoy life because you are the powerful man. But in politics, if you fall, people keep on stepping on your head. This is what happens. So he is lesser than a normal human being, not being given the right to a fair trial. Okay? Right, thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Okay, good question. Got a good answer at the end.
好的，大家下午好，我们还是在司法宫的现场，我们先调整一下声音那一些，看 O 不 OK， 我们再继续的跟大家来去汇报一下刚才呢记者在现场所掌握到的最新的消息，马上呢和大家重点来整理的。那么今天1月19号呢，大家都在等待的是前首相纳吉他所提出的这个检讨申请到底会有什么样的一个结果？不过在这里我们要和大家说的是，今天1月19号是没有结果的。那么这个案件呢，这个申请的审理呢，将会是在2月的20号、21号和22号这3天继续的展开。所以要跟大家说，今天关于前首相纳吉的这个命运啊，或者是他的这个相关的申请的结果是没有的，在这里呢跟大家来补充。好，跟大家简单来说一说我们今天在现场所掌握到的一些重点情况。像是早上的时候呢，其实大家围绕着的是这个辩方这个我可以看到的纳吉律师呢，他针对这个联邦法院5司的阵容是有他的意见的。在早上的时候呢，可以看到沙菲宜，也就是纳吉的律师呢，他就有反对法官阿布巴卡来审理这一次的检讨申请的案件的，因为在他看来，阿布巴卡呢只是上诉庭的法官，不具有资格来审理这个联邦法院的案件。刚才的时候呢，大家可以看到呢，这个沙菲宜也有跟大家重新的来去说了，这个他对于上诉庭这个法官来担任今天的这个审理案件呢，是感觉不妥的，并且呢有表达出他的反对。不过在今天的时候呢，联邦法院是已经驳回了纳吉律师的反对的。好，到了下午2点之后呢，跟大家来说的是，辩方律师沙菲宜他有向法院来申请再拨出3天的时间来进行这个呈词的动作。不过当时候这个法官呢，他给的回应是今天还有半天的时间可以让这个辩方来陈词，所以呢没有立刻的答应说让对方可以有这个3天的时间来进行这个陈词的动作的。好，一直到下午的4点钟的时候呢，可以看到今天的这个整个申请的过程是没有一个所以然的。最后呢，就像我们一开始跟大家说的法官呢是有定下了下个月的2月20号、21号和22号继续的来进行这一次的申请的这个审理的过程。所以今天呢是没有任何的结果。刚才我们也可以听到说，沙菲宜呢有跟大家来去表达了今天的一个状况我们之后呢也会跟大家稍微的用视频的方式重点来整理刚才沙菲宜的这个说话的谈话的重点内容。如果大家感兴趣的话呢，也希望你持续的留守新洲网和百格。那么以上呢就今天我们在布城司法宫要和大家去汇整到的一些消息了。那么在现场呢可以看到说，记者朋友其实有一种阵亡的感觉因为我们在里头的这个会议厅小小的一个房间里头是有去不断的去听说在法庭内部的情况。不过大家可以一直感受到辩方律师呢，他是不断的把过去的事情呢一个一个拿来说，所以呢就耗了很长一段时间来去听他讲过去的事情那么今天呢是没有足够的时间让辩方律师呢去陈词的。那么我们之后可以等的是2月的20号的时候呢，这个相关的案件将会继续的展开。到时候呢我们也会在现场跟大家去汇整最新的情况。以上就今天1月19号要和大家汇报的消息啦基本上呢媒体朋友已经差不多要离开现场了，也非常感谢大家在线上来观看我们的直播内容。最后呢带大家来逛一逛看一看现场的一个情况，我们就结束我们的直播。现场呢其实媒体朋友已经开始在收拾了，之后呢大家都会想说立刻的回到总部或者是现场呢就把这个消息传回去。那么以上呢就是我们的直播内容啦。最后如果大家喜欢的话呢，希望你可以点赞分享出去啦。我们下次见了。